Okay, how's it going rest of the time? I'm just going to go over some OBS settings real quick and then see if I can get this explained. I don't know if I can very clearly, but we're going to try. When you first download OBS, it's going to ask you to go through the wizard. Now you want to click to start the wizard and then click to optimize for recording and then allow it to auto optimize and apply those settings and click next and apply and let the wizard do its thing. And then it'll bring you to something similar to this, but it won't have any scenes and it won't have any sources yet, and you won't be able to see the screen. So what you're going to want to do is come down to the bottom left where it says scenes. Yours might be a little different order than mine. I can't remember if I've situated mine separately from how it comes originally installed, but you come down to scenes and you click add. You name it whatever you want to add, and it adds it. Now it went to black screen because I haven't done anything. I haven't added any sources. So let me come back up here so you can see what I'm doing. Now you want to come over here to sources. You want to click. First thing you want to do is display capture. Click create new. Okay. Just let it do its thing. Click OK, and then it should bring up the screen where you can actually see whatever you're recording, and you can adjust it and stuff. The reason there's two there is because I have two display captures down here, as you can see, so you can see what I was doing as I do it. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to click video capture device. And you want to do create new, and it should bring up your webcam if you have it plugged in and turned on and all that good stuff, and you click OK. And then what it will do is it'll bring up a display for your webcam. Now, it didn't do it for me because I already have one set up. So to show you what it would have done, I have to get rid of that and add from existing. And now this is what it would have done for you if you clicked create new after clicking add a video capture device. From existing, okay, and then it brings up your webcam, and you can change it, move it, do whatever you need to do with it. I'm going to move me up here. So then you will have a video capture and a display capture. Now, to get your audio recorded, you'll have your scene, you'll have your video capture, and you'll have your display capture. So then you come up here to your files, settings, general, you shouldn't have to mess with anything. Streaming, you shouldn't have to mess with unless you plan on streaming. Output, you want to come down here to recording. You want to pick your recording path. Make sure that records to where you want your videos that you record through OBS, anything recorded, that's where it'll go. For me, I pick high quality, medium size files. I record in MKV format so that if anything goes wrong, then the whole recording isn't screwed up. You can at least use a portion of it or whatever happens. And then hardware, it should automatically have encoder, whatever you have. And then you come down to audio, desktop audio. This is going to be whatever is playing out of your speakers or your headset or whatever you have plugged in or going. Whatever, whatever's the sound coming out of your PC, this is what you want to have set to. If you have headphones in, like mine, these are my headphones right here. I have the hands-free version, which sounds really staticky and stuff, so I never use, but do the headphones. And then I have another wireless headset that I use, and then this is my VR headset. These are my speakers for my actual laptop. You just pick whichever device you want your audio coming out of, and then you come down here. I disabled the second audio. Just have it disabled because you don't need your audio coming from two different devices. And then you come down to your microphone, If you have your microphone plugged in and all set up and turned on, then it should, when you come down here and click on it, it might already do it default, but you can choose and make sure that it picks the right thing. Mine is picked for my microphone on my laptop because the microphone for my headphones sounds very funny. So I use, even though it's not the greatest, I use the microphone for my laptop. So audio that you want people to hear, and then the microphone you want people to hear. And that should be the last thing you have to mess with. Then you come down here, click apply, click OK. But as you can see, I have the microphone going, which is my laptop microphone down here that you're hearing through. And if you had desktop audio going, then it would, if I had something playing, then it would have the desktop audio going as well. Video capture, my video capture doesn't have any kind of sound or anything, so it of course doesn't pick that up. But I change my desktop audio to -4 decibels just because it doesn't drown out my voice quite as bad, because I don't talk quite as loud and I don't have the best microphone. So that's just something you have to adjust and mess with and play with, and see as stuff's playing how loud it registers, and make sure your voice is registered a little bit above whatever your desktop audio is. And then after that's set up, you should have your display capture, you should have your webcam, and then you can always get rid of the display capture and do just the webcam for vlogs. But anyways, you come down here, click start recording. It should just start rolling. When you click start recording, it should get going. And then you, when you're done, you pull it up, click stop recording. It'll ask you if you want to stop. You say yes. And then you come over to files. Then you remix recordings. This is what it'll bring up. You click on the 3 dots. It'll bring up all your recordings from the file that you have it set to record to, and it'll be all your MKV files. And then you click whatever recording it is you have. Like, let me do this one right here because it's short. You click it, it'll bring it up. You can do multiple ones if you want. And then you click remix. It'll remix. That turns it into an MP4, which will be in the same file that you recorded into. So then you can use that to edit in your video editors. And that's the basics to OBS. I hope that was easy to understand, and I'll catch you later.